Well, we've been in this situation many times before where we come to the fourth quarter and, we've come up on the short end so many times that we kind of had that spot where they had made another run and we were at that point, went down 3 or 4, and we're like, hey, this is it, guys. If we're going to get out of this, we're going to turn this season around. We got to make some plays, and we did down the stretch. It was awesome.
Coach, to finally get this one out of the way and finally get one here at home with the energetic crowd, just how did it feel to finally get one and put a late run deep into the game?
It feels great because we do have a really fun team to coach, and just been really unlucky this year for sure. If it could go wrong, it's gone wrong with injuries to sickness to whatever, and these guys just kept battling, and we won 2 out of our last 3 now. We're playing much better basketball. Had a couple freshmen really step up tonight and do some great things, but all in all, it was a great team effort. This team was the hottest team in the league. They've won 7 in a row coming in, 4-0 in conference their last 4. So we knew it was going to be a great challenge, but we met them today, and I thought we were the tougher team. We out-rebounded them. They had 36 rebounds. We had 44. We had 12 big offensive rebounds. We got to the line 30 times, made 24 of those. And then the stat for us is the turnovers. We finished the game with 14 turnovers. Our goal is 15 or less, so we made that goal as well. So 15 points, 11 rebounds for Kade. Just an all-out great defensive and offensive effort for us.
Coach, can we expect to see that more often?
I hope so.
Yes, we want it every day. Just seeing this team without Ayanna.
Yeah, I think hopefully Ayanna will feel better, but because she's a very talented player. But when somebody isn't feeling well, then other people have to step up. And I thought Jada Holloman did great for her in this game. She would end up with 9 points for us. 6 for 6 from the line, not bad for a freshman, especially 30 seconds ago in the game, making 2 big free throws. And then Jashelle Johnson was just steady Eddie for us. We call her Itty Bitty, but she was pretty mighty today. Yep. Yes, sir.
And, as for you, Coach, you had 44 rebounds today. Not just rebounding, good plays on defense. How do you feel your team played defensively today?
I thought we were awesome. That's a tough team. Like I said, Brittingham's one of the best 4 players in the league. She only had 2 points. Their post player has just been killing people. She had a nice game, but Charlotte had 12 rebounds and really played solid all night against her. And Kade did a great job against number 12. And their other really good player, number 23, we did a nice job on her too. She was 2 for 11, great player. But their starting 5's all really good, so I thought we did great.
And this is for Kade. You had 11 rebounds tonight, contributing to the 44 rebounds of the team overall. How does it feel to contribute to such a big performance in that department?
It's just a way that I help the team. I have that ability, so really I just have to go do that, and it's just something that can help my team win. So, he placed a big emphasis on limiting their offensive rebounds, first of all, and then trying to go hit the offensive glass a little more. So, rebounding is a huge part of the game in the first quarter. I think that's why they struggled to score, because they only got the 1 shot. They didn't get any really second chance shots in the first quarter. So, I think rebounding was just a really big part of tonight's game.
And your performance overall tonight, 15 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double. How do you feel? How do you feel coming off that performance, and how does it feel to be able to contribute?
My last 2 games haven't been the greatest, so I'm happy to, see the ball go in the hoop a little bit. But I got to the free throw line, which was good because the other shots weren't falling.
You had a big 3, though.
But I think it's just lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Say that again.
You're doing good.
What's the question?
Just contributing with the rebounds and the points.
Again, I think it's just a testament to our team culture. If you look at the points across the board, no one just went absolutely crazy. They trusted me at the end to make those free throws. So, I stepped up and did that, but they wanted me to shoot those. So I think it was just, again, a great team effort, and I just had the ball at the end. So.
All right, thank you.
Sorry.
Kyle, can we pay you to go to Tarleton instead of staying here?
I think Matt wants me here first. I apologize. Kade, I want to ask you, what's your recovery like? You Charlotte have played a ton of minutes with all the injuries. I think you played, what, 35 tonight again?
34.
34, yeah.
And you're playing against, better bigs. So what's the recovery like in the mentality where you and her have to play a lot right now with everything you guys are doing?
It's been tough. I'm not gonna lie, 34 minutes feels like a lot less than what I've been playing in a good way. But recovery-wise, it's just sleeping. I go home and sleep after the games. But
A lot of ice, baby.
yeah, water. I've been in and out of the training room. But it's just a lot of it's mental too, going into games knowing, that you're going to have to put your body out there on the line. But realizing, games like this, it's worth it to do that for your team. So yeah, it's honestly a big mental game as well.
What, I won't use your dad because he probably already talked about it, but what will your mom say? Maybe what you might have, what's your critique going to be when you go home tonight?
Make bunnies.
Yep, finishing in the lane. I had a few pull-up jumpers, quite a few. I went 2 for 11, so not a great shooting night. But I was 1 for 3 from 3, so that's the goal. But yeah, just finishing in the lane some more, going off 2 feet more than 1 from this guy over here. But yeah, really just finishing at the rim because I think if I can do that, it'll just be another step forward.
Only one question for you. You've been there, you've been close all
Yeah.
season. You got the win at Seattle. Ugly game at Utah Valley.
Yeah.
You both agree to that. But to get a close one tonight, especially at home where you guys have struggled.
Yep.
Is it a game that can start something special, over the next maybe month and a half, 2 months?
I sure hope so. I mean, we talked about it at the end of the game. There's 4 minutes left. We're like, somebody's got to turn this thing around. It's got to happen tonight. We've been in this position. I think we've lost, 6 games in the same spot at home. And we needed somebody to step up and make a couple big plays. And we did it on both ends. And so, yeah, I think it can go. They're going to gain some confidence from it. And, we got to fly to Tarleton in the morning. That flight's going to be a lot more fun than if we didn't pull this one off. So I think you're going to see us continue to grow.
Kade, in the post, what was the key for you on defense limiting their post play tonight?
Early, D.
Yeah. Well, I am an undersized 4, so, I really had to be smarter about how I play it. I can't get caught underneath the rim because that's just not a good place for me to be. So really just doing my work early and trying to keep them out from around the basket, push them up as high as I can, because if I can get them to where they're facing me up, I have a much better chance of playing good defense than if, I let someone who's 6'2" bury me. So just doing my work early.
And both of you guys, like you guys said, you guys have won 2 out of 3 now. What do you guys take away from this past week to be able to keep going here the next couple games?
Well, for me, I think we've got different players stepping up. So, like Kade said earlier, it was a real balanced attack. And Tiara had a great little game for us. Both our point guards, Giselle did great. Jada, Ashton had some big free throws, had a nice post move there. So, I think different people contributing that had to play a lot of minutes early in the year, and now they're not playing quite as much, but they're still producing. So I thought that was pretty good stuff.
I think one thing we can take away is just how big of a team effort it was. Like he said, he told us with about 4 minutes to go that last media, that we had to step up and make plays. And I think it was really cool to see that it wasn't just one person stepping up and making plays. Giselle came out and hit a 3 to tie it. Ari hit one right after that. Jada got an offensive rebound late in the game that, let us keep the possession for another 10 seconds. Really just huge things. Ashton made free throws. It was just everyone doing, it wasn't like someone had to go be the superhero. So, I think if we can just, keep that mindset and keep playing as a team, that it'll be good moving forward.
How nice was it for you to have more depth than you've had all season? And she talked about Giselle hits that 3-pointer, but that came off an offensive rebound.
It did.
It just how nice was it for you to have maybe some depth tonight?
It was awesome. I feel so bad for Kade and Charlotte and some of these guys already that play 40 minutes every game. So to get them some subs, especially early in the game, I think we got to sub them, all the starters in the first and second quarter. Third and fourth quarter, we didn't sub quite as much, but it was great to get these guys out and give them some breathers, and maybe that's different. Maybe that's why we made the plays at the end. We weren't just dead tired.